In this video, we will study about parabola. Okay, this is the diagram of a parabola. This curve opening upward is one position of a parabola, and its parts are this line called the axis of symmetry, and another line, the horizontal line, called the directrix, and this point called the vertex, and another point called locus. And this segment here, whose endpoints is on the graph of the parabola, called the latus rectum. Now let us define first a parabola. Okay. Parabola is given f a point and L a given line not containing f. The set of all points such that its distance from f and L are the same is called a parabola. The point f is its focus and the line L is its directrix. Now let us derive the equation of a parabola. This is a parabola, and this is the vertex B, and a focus and a point on the graph of a parabola P xy, and the line the directrix y equals negative c if the parabola is its vertex is on the origin. This is the axis of symmetry. The focus f is on the axis of symmetry. Now let us determine the equation of the parabola. Okay, so according to the definition, this point moves along the graph in such a way that this distance P to F is the same distance from P to this horizontal line called the directrix. Okay, so based on the definition, we will solve for the distance P to F. So distance, the formula for distance is x sub 2 minus x sub 1 square plus y sub 2 minus y sub 1 square. Okay, so let us use this formula to derive the equation of the parabola. So P F is equal to P L, the line. Okay, so using the distance formula, we have x minus 0 square plus y minus c square equals the perpendicular distance from point P to line L is equal to y. This length is y and this length is c, so y minus negative c. So this is y and minus negative c. Simplify, square both sides, square both sides to eliminate the radical sign. So this becomes x square plus y minus c square equals y plus negative times negative is positive, y plus c square. And expand, x square plus this is y square minus 2cy plus c square equals y square plus 2cy plus c square. Then cancel out common terms in both sides. Y is the same as on both sides. C square is also present on both sides. We can cancel them out. Then simplify, solve for x square equals 2cy. Transfer this one to the right, becomes positive 2cy. Or simplify further, they are similar terms. This is 4cy. So this is the equation of a parabola whose vertex is at the origin and the parabola is open upward. Okay, now a similar manner, if we derive the equation of the parabola, supposing the parabola is open downward, supposing it is open downward, in a similar manner we can derive the equation of a parabola. Now, as a summary, we have here the resulting equations of the parabola which is centered, rather whose vertex is at the origin, or the vertex is at 0, 0. Okay, so this is x-axis and y-axis. If the parabola has its vertex at the origin and it is open upward, this is the focus. The focus is inside the parabola, and this is the directrix, the horizontal line. And this particular graph of a parabola opens upward with vertex at the origin has this equation, standard form of the equation. If, on the other hand, if the parabola is open downward, so here is now our focus, and this line is the directrix for this parabola that opens downward, whose vertex is at the origin, and its corresponding equation, if we derive the equation of this parabola open downward in a similar way, we have this corresponding standard form of the equation. Okay. If, on the other hand, the parabola is, again, its vertex is at the origin, but it is open to the right. So here is the focus. It is inside the parabola, and this is the directrix. Take note that the point F, the focus, has the same distance to the vertex as with the line. The directrix has the same distance with the vertex. Okay, so with this parabola, where its orientation is open to the right, its corresponding equation standard form is y squared equals 4cx. If the parabola is open to the left, and again its vertex is at the origin, here is now the focus. The focus is at a distance from the vertex which is equal to c. That is why its coordinate of the point focus is negative c, 0 for this particular parabola opening to the left, and its corresponding equation in standard form is y squared equals negative 4cx. Okay, so this is now the four graphs of a parabola which is open up or down, or open to the right, or open to the left, and its corresponding equation in standard form. Take note that if the parabola is open up, it is positive. If it is open down, it is negative. If it is open to the right, this is positive. And if it is open to the left, this is negative. Okay. Now suppose if the parabola is no longer has its vertex at the origin, then we will transpose the axis. So here is the graph of a parabola wherein its vertex is no longer at the origin. So if it is open upward and this is the vertex has a coordinate its key, and its focus has a distance upward c units, c. So this is its plus, this is its, rather its key, and y coordinate is plus c. This distance is c. And on the other hand, the directrix has a distance from the vertex which is also c. A distance, this distance is also has a magnitude of c units. So both the directrix and the focus are equidistant to the vertex. Okay? If it is open down, this is negative. 4c is negative. It is open up, this is positive. And on the other hand, if the parabola is open to the right and its vertex is no longer at the origin, it is at some point b with coordinate its key, then this is the focus. The focus is c units to the right of the vertex, and the directrix, this vertical line, the directrix is c units to the left of the vertex. If it is open to the left, what is changed here is only negative sign, and its focus is at a point f with coordinates h minus c and key. Okay, and the directrix is this line, the vertical line, x equals h plus c. This distance is also c. Okay, so take note of the 4 standard position of the parabola, 4 different positions of the parabola when its vertex is at the origin. These are the positions of the parabola: open up, open down. If it is x square, it is open up or open down. If it is y square, it is open to the right or open to the left, depending if it is positive and negative. In the same manner, if the vertex is no longer at the origin at some point its key, if it is open upward, this is positive. If it is open down, this is negative. And if it is open to the right, this is positive, and open to the left, this is negative. And take note that the directrix and the focus are equidistant from the vertex. Okay, this focus has the same distance to the vertex as this directrix from the vertex. Okay, so let us have some examples. Okay, so we have here: determine the focus and directrix of the parabola with the given equation. Sketch the graph and indicate the focus, directrix, vertex, and axis of symmetry. Okay, for number 1, we have x squared equals 12y. Okay, take note, this belongs to form 1. Take note of the equation with its corresponding standard form of the equation. we have to take note of its graph. So this is open up. This equation of the parabola has vertex at the origin and open upward because this is positive. So our standard equation is x squared equals 4cy. So our 4c is equal to 12. So from this equation, we can solve for c as 12 divided by 4, or it is equal to 3. In other words, the focus has a distance c units from the vertex. This vertex is 0, 0, and the focus is 3 units, 1, 2, 3. So this is the focus has coordinates 0, 3. And the directrix 1, 2, 3. This is our directrix. The line with a distance 3 units from the vertex. So sketch the graph. This is now our graph. The focus is here. The directrix is this line with equation y equals -3 because this is -3. The vertex is at the origin. The axis of symmetry is this line, x equals 0. The y-axis is our axis of symmetry. Okay, what else? Okay, number 2. Number 2, x squared equals -6y. Okay, take note. This belongs to type number 2. X squared equals -4cy. In other words, our 4c is 6. So c is equal to 6 over 4, and reduce, this is 3 halves. So if we are going to sketch the parabola, since this is negative and this is of this type, the secant type of a parabola, opening downward, so we will count. See, 3 halves is the same as 1 and 1 half. So if this is 1 and 2 from the vertex, our c is here. Rather, if this is -4c, then this is negative, and this is -1 and 1 half. So our focus is 0, -1 and 1 half. Okay, it is opening downward, open downward, and our directrix is 1 1/2 unit upward. So this is 1 1/2. Our directrix is the line passing through this point. So this is our directrix with equation y equals 3 halves. Okay, so let us examine if we answer the question. The graph is this one. The focus is here. The directrix is this line. This is the directrix. Y equals 3 halves. Vertex is at the origin. An axis of symmetry is this line, x equals 0. Okay, next problem. Next problem. What is the standard equation of the parabola? Now, given the graph of the parabola, determine the standard equation. Okay, this belong to type 1? Type 1, it is open upward with vertex at the origin, so its equation is x squared equals 4cy. Okay, next we have to determine the c. C is the distance from the vertex at the origin to the focus, which is equal to 2. So in other words, C is 2. So substitute equals 4 times 2y, x squared equals 8y. So this is the equation in standard form. Okay, next problem. Find the standard equation of the parabola. What are its directrix and its axis of symmetry? Okay, now we have here a parabola that opens to the left, and remember the types of the equations and its corresponding graph. Open to the left has this type of equation. Okay, so this time our parabola is no longer has its vertex at the origin. Okay, we will use this equation. Y minus k squared equals negative 4c x minus h. Okay, the vertex is 5, negative 4. Take note that the vertex has coordinates 8k. So this is y minus our key is negative 4 square equals 4 times equals negative 4 c x minus our h is 5. Okay, next we have to determine c. Take note that it is a distance from the vertex to the focus. How much is the distance? So this is 5. So 1, this is 5. 1, 2. Again, this is 1, 2. Okay, so C is equal to 2. Substitute and simplify further. Y, negative and negative is positive. 4 square equals negative 4 times C is 2 times x minus 5. Simplify further. Y plus 4 square equals negative 8 times x minus 5. So this is now our equation of this graph of the parabola in standard form. Okay, so next problem. Next problem, a parabola has focus f79 and directrix y equals 3. Find its standard equation. Okay, so with that given in the problem, we can make some sketch on the problem. Supposing this is our coordinate, and referring to the problem, its focus is 7, 9. Okay, so let us count. The focus is 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is our focus. F is 7, 9. The directrix is y equals 3. Let us construct the directrix. This is 3. And the line is horizontal line This line is y equals 3. This is our directrix, and our focus is 7, 9. Take note that the directrix and the focus are both equidistant from the vertex. So this is okay. Looking at our graph, so this is our graph. The focus and the directrix are equidistant from the vertex. So our vertex is somewhere at this point. What is the coordinate of this point? So 9, this is 9 minus 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay, this distance is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So the vertex is 3 units above the directrix. So 4, 1, 2, 3. So this is 4, 5, 6. So this is our vertex with coordinates 7, 6. Okay, this is 7 and this is 6. Okay, so this is our directrix and focus and vertex. So our graph looks something like this. Okay, this is now our graph. So did we answer the question? This time it is asking for the standard equation. So this belongs to type, okay, this type, this one, x minus its square, since it is open up, and this is the axis of symmetry. So here is the corresponding standard equation. X minus its square equals positive 4c y minus k. Okay, always refer to the graph and its standard equation. Okay, so its equation, let us substitute the value of its. It is 7 square. 4 c is this distance, which is equal to 3, times y minus k is 6. So simplify, x minus 7 square equals 4 times 3 is 12 times y minus 6. This is our standard equation for this parabola. Okay, next problem. Determine the vertex, focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry of the parabola with the given equation. Sketch the parabola and include these points and lines. Okay, so here for number 1, the given equation, y squared minus 5x plus 12y equals negative 16. So take note that y is the variable that is being squared, so it must be at the left, because all squared terms are at the left side of the equation. So y squared plus 12y equals this negative 5x, when transferred to the right becomes positive, minus 16. Okay, next complete the square on the left side so that we will produce a perfect square binomial. So y squared plus 12y plus, okay, always divide the coefficient of y by 2. 12 divided by 2 equals 6, then square 6 equals 36. So plus 36, and on the right side 5x minus 16 plus 36 also. Okay, so the left side becomes a perfect square. This is y plus 6 square. On the right side, simplify 5x. Okay, negative 26, negative 16 plus 36 is positive 20. Okay, simplify further. Y plus 6 square equals, remove 5 outside. So this is x. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay. Next. Okay, what is the question all about? Sketch. There is sketch the parabola. So let us determine the C. Okay. Our 4C here is 5. 4C is equal to 5. So solving for C is equal to 5 over 4 or 1 and 1/4. Okay, so after that we can plot or sketch the graph of the parabola. Okay, so the standard equation of the parabola is this one, and the squared term is y. Here is our standard equation. The squared term is y, so the parabola is open to the right. Open to the right. Let us start with the vertex. The vertex is, this is negative times negative is positive, so negative 4. Because our standard equation is x minus h. This is positive 4, so negative times negative is positive. So this is the same as x minus negative 4. Okay, so our vertex is negative 4, and this is also minus negative 6. So this is, our vertex is negative 4 and negative 6. So let us locate the vertex, negative 4 and negative 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is negative 4, negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 6. So our vertex is somewhere here. The vertex is negative 4, negative 6. And take note, the parabola is open to the right. It's open to the right. Then our C is 1 and 1/4. Okay, count 1 and 1 from 4. 1 and 1/4. So here it's 1/4. So this is now our focus. That is 2 and 3/4. Negative 2, negative 2 and 3/4 is equal to negative 2 and 3/4 is 11 over negative 11 over 4. Okay, this is negative 2 and 3/4 and negative 6. This is our focus. Then what else? It's Directrix. So you can make the sketch of the parabola. Okay, this is our axis of symmetry. And the axis of symmetry is y equals -6. Our directrix, the directrix is C units to the left of the vertex. Our C is equal to 1 and 1/4. So this is -4 plus 1 and 1/4. This is -5 and 1/4. So this line here, this line is our directrix with equation x equals negative 4 times 5, 20, -21/4. This is our directrix, and this is our axis of symmetry, and this is our focus, and this is our vertex. So did we answer the question? Okay, vertex, focus, direct axis, symmetry, sketch the parabola. Okay, so we have answered already. Next, number 2. Question number 2. Okay, 5x squared plus 30x plus 24y equals 51. Okay, take note that the squared term is x, so x is placed at the left side, equals this positive 24 becomes negative 24 y plus 51. Okay, next, complete the square. Move 5 outside, so this is 30 divided by 5 is 6 plus something which will complete the perfect square, minus 24y plus 51. Okay, how do we complete the square? Divide this by 2 equals 3, then square equals 9, so plus 9. We are adding the left side with not only 9 but 9 times 5, which is 45. So add the right side with 45. Okay, so the left side becomes a perfect square. X plus 3 square equals negative 24y. 51 plus 45 is equal to 96. Okay, next, simplify this one. We can remove common factor. What is common between 96 and 24? Let us determine the common. Okay, so 24 is common, so minus 24 times y, positive divided by negative is negative. 96 divided by 24 is 4. Okay, after that, So this becomes x plus 3 squared equals negative 24 over 5 times y minus 4. Okay. Take note that referring to our standard form of the equation, the squared term is x and 4c is negative. So this is our graph opening downward. This is our standard equation. Okay, let us determine c. So 4c is equal to 24 over 5. So c is equal to 24 over 5 times 1 over 4. Cancel this out. This is 6. So c is equal to 6 over 5 or 1 and 1/5. Okay. Next, with the vertex b equals, or the coordinate of the vertex b has coordinate negative. This is negative times negative is positive, so negative 3 and 4. So this is our vertex, and c is 1 and 1/5. Okay, let us sketch the graph. So let us determine the vertex. It's negative 3, 4. This is negative 3, 4. So this is our vertex. Negative 3, 4. And C, 1 and 1/5. So this is 3, 1 and 1/5, somewhere here. Our focus this time is, this is 1 and 1/5, that is 2 and 4/5. 2 and 4/5, rather negative, excuse me, our focus is negative 3 and 2 and 4/5. This is our axis of symmetry. This one, our axis of symmetry, passing through the vertex and focus. And this is our vertex. So the graph looks like this, opening downward. Now our directrix is 1 and 1/5 units above the vertex, so that is 5 and 1/5. So this is our directrix. The line, the horizontal line called directrix, its equation is y equals 5 and 1/5. Our axis of symmetry is x equals negative 3. Our focus negative 3, 2 and 4/5. Our vertex is negative 3, 4. Okay. So we have answered the question. Next problem. Our next problem is convert the following general form to standard form of a parabola. Okay. So from this is the general form, we will convert this into standard form and sketch the graph of the parabola. So our equation, letter A, 4x squared minus 24x minus 40y minus 4 equals 0. Take note that the squared term is x so it is at the left side. And all other term to the right side, negative 40y becomes positive 40y, and this is plus 4. After that, remove the 4. X square. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Then we will add something to make it a perfect square, equals 40y plus 4. To make it a complete square, divide 6 by 2, 3, then square equals 9, so plus 9. Multiply 9 by 4, 36, so add 36 on the right side. So this becomes a perfect square. X minus 3 square equals 40y plus 40. 4 plus 36 is 40. Simplify further. X minus 3 square equals, common factor is 40, y plus 1. Divide or multiply the whole equation by 1/4. X cancel out 4. X minus 3 square equals 40 divided by 4 is 10, y plus 1. So our 4c is equal to 10. And let us solve for c. C equals 10 over 4. Can reduce. This is 5 over 2, or 2 and 1/2. Okay, so this is now in standard form. Our vertex has coordinates 3 minus 1, because negative times negative is positive. And C is 2 and 1/2. And let us look at the standard form of the graph. This belongs to type number 1, and it is open upward. It is open up because this is positive. The squared term is x. It is open upward, and let us locate the vertex. So supposing this is our graph, the vertex is 3, negative 1, 1, 2, 3, negative 1. This is our vertex. B, 3, negative 1. And it is open up. Our focus is 2 and 1/2 above the vertex. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us count 2 and 1/2 units above. So this is 1, 2, and 1/2. So this is our focus, 3 and 1 and 1/2. Okay, because the graph is opening upward, and its directrix is below the vertex, 1 and 1/2 units. Since this is negative 1, 2, okay, this point, our directrix is, this is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Okay, let us construct the horizontal line. And the axis of symmetry, and this is our directrix, y equals negative 2 and 1/2, our focus. So our graph looks something like this. Okay, this is our graph. And the question is it's asking for standard form. So we are up to this point only. Standard form. Okay. Next, number 2. Number 2 problem. Y square minus 6x plus 2y minus 17 equals 0. Take note that the squared term is y. So y square plus 2y equals positive 6x plus 17. Okay. Next, complete the square of the left side. So y square plus 2y plus, so 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 square is 1 equals 6x 17 plus 1. So this becomes a perfect square. Y plus 1 equals 6x plus 18. And simplify further into standard form. Y plus 1 square equals 6 times x plus 3. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So this is the squared term is y, and this is positive. So referring to our standard form and its corresponding graph, the squared term is y and this is positive, so this is positive 4c. So the graph is open to the right with vertex. This is minus x minus negative 3, because minus 3 is positive 3, plus 1 minus 1. So the vertex is negative 3, negative 1. And c, let us determine c. 4c equals 6. So c equals 6 over 4, or 3 halves, or 1 and 1 half. Okay. So the question is asking only for the standard form of the parabola. So we are up to this point only. Standard form. Next problem. Convert the following standard form to general form of a parabola. Okay, so letter A, y plus 1 square equals negative 2x times x plus 2. Let's simply expand the binomial. So y square plus 2y plus 1 equals negative 2x minus 4. Distribute the negative 2. Then transfer to the right, to the left side. Y square negative 2x becomes positive 2x plus 2y plus 1, then negative 4 transferred, plus 4 equals 0, or this is y squared plus 2x plus 2y plus 1 and 4 is 5. So this is the general form. For number 2, x minus 3 square equals 12 times y minus 4. Expand. X square minus 6x plus 9 equals 12y minus 48. X square minus 6x, this becomes minus 12y plus 9 plus 48 equals 0, and simplify further. 9 and 48 is 57 plus 0. This is the general form. Okay, next problem. Determine the standard equation of the parabola in figure below, given only its vertex and directrix. Determine its focus and axis of symmetry. Okay, so in this graph, we can determine the vertex as this is 5 and 6 1/2. So the vertex is 5, 6 and 1/2. 5 and 6 and 1/2. The directrix has this line y equals 7 and 1/2. This equation is y equals 7 and 1/2. Okay, take note that the vertex has a distance of 1. 7 and 1/2 minus 6 and 1/2 is 1. So C is equal to 1. C is equal to 1. So okay, from the vertex to the directrix, it is 1. It is equal to C. And the same is true with from the vertex to the focus, it is 1 also. So our equation, take note that this parabola is open downward, and our equation is this one. The squared term is x, so x minus h square equals negative 4c times y minus k. Okay, substitute. This is h k. H is 5 square equals negative 4. C is 1 times y minus k is 6 1/2 or 13 over 2. 13 over 2. Simplify. X minus 5 square equals negative 4 times y minus 13 over 2. So this is our standard equation. Okay. Next problem. Find the equation of the parabola with vertex at negative 1, 4 and y equals 5 as the line of directrix. Okay, let us okay, let us make some sketches on the graph. The vertex is negative 1, 4, negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the vertex, negative 1, 4, and directrix has equation y equals 5. So this is 4, this is 5. So our directrix is y. This is the graph of the equation y equals 5. So this is the equation of y equals 5. So take note that if this is the vertex and directrix, its distance is from this point to this line is the distance is 1. So C is equal to 1. And its focus is distance of 1 from the vertex. So below it, this is the focus. F equals negative 1, this is 3, and our axis of symmetry is a line passing through the focus and vertex. Okay, so our appearance of the graph, it is, take note that the focus is inside the graph. So this is our sketch of the graph. Okay, it is open downward. So its equation, referring to the graph, it is open downward. Here is the graph, rather this is the one open downward. Its standard equation is x minus h squared equals negative 4c times y minus k. Okay, so substitute the vertex, negative 1 4, x minus h is negative 1 because it's h key square, minus 4, c is 1 because the vertex has a distance of 1 from the directrix, y minus k is 4. So simplify, this is x plus 1 square equals negative 4 times y minus 4. And this is our standard equation. Okay, next problem. A parabola has focus f 11.8 and its directrix x equals negative 17. Find its standard equation. Okay, let us make some sketch of the parabola. So the focus is 11.8. Okay, let us locate the point 11.8. This is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. This is 11 and 8. So our focus f is 11.8. Directrix is x equals negative 17. So this is our x-axis, negative 17, negative 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this is negative 17. And our directrix is this equation. X equals negative 17 has this line, is this line. This line has equation x equals negative 17. Okay, and this is our focus. Take note that the focus and the vertex lie on the axis of symmetry. So let us construct this axis of symmetry. Okay. So this is our focus and this is directrix. Take note that the vertex is midpoint between focus and the directrix. So let us count the distance between the directrix and the focus. So it is 17 plus 11, that is 17 plus 11 is 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So let us count 14 units from this point to the left. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is the point. This point is the vertex. It is negative 3, 8. This is now our vertex. This is our focus. So our graph is open to the left, rather open to the right. This is our graph of the parabola, and it is asking for the standard equation. So the equation, take note, referring to our equations, open to the right has this type of equation. So our equation, our standard equation for this graph of a parabola is y minus k squared equals 4c times x minus h. Okay, substitute the value. Y, k is 8. 4, what is our c? here is our C. This distance, which is 14, C equals 14 times 14 times 6 minus 8 is negative 3. Simplify, then square y minus 8 square equals 4 times 14 is 56 times x, negative and negative is positive 3. So this is our standard equation. Okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you.